Good evening, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of Deer Talk. Tonight we're going to look at the way young bucks establish dominance or pecking order within their herd. But before we get into that, I want you to enjoy this introductory scene here with this 6-pointer and this rabbit. These two hanging out together. I'll add another clip a little later. They wander off and then they come back in. I'm beginning to believe these guys are friends. But the things you're going to see here, I'll explain to you as we go along. Now, on the right is a young 6-pointer, and he's being approached by a spike buck on the left. This spike is probably a year and a half old. This 6-pointer might be 2.5 years old. I'm not really certain. But you'll see this little fella, he's feeling his oats, and he wants to see where he fits in with this older guy. So look, he's checking him out, and you're going to see a classic, absolute classic use of the antlers here from this 6-pointer on the right. Watch him use these antlers and push this young spike down. And he's telling him, "Hey, little fella, you are submissive to me. You're low down in the pecking order here," establishing his dominance over this guy. So there's one good example. Now, in this next scene, it's going to be from a different angle, and what changes here is the spike buck does not walk up and directly challenge the 6-pointer. The 6-pointer gets tired of Spike hanging around and sends him a message to move on with, again, that classic use of the antlers to push him down and make him submissive. So sit back and enjoy and watch these guys. And we're going to transition over here in a moment. Going to go back to my friend the rabbit and the 6-pointer. These two return a different angle for the view, and I'll just put this in here because I find it entertaining. I think it's cute that the rabbit and this 6-pointer, they're just hanging out, doing what they do. The 6-pointer grazing, and Mr. Rabbit, who knows, maybe getting himself fattened up for Easter, eh? Now we're going to take one final look at the 6-pointer and a spike. I don't know if it's the same spike. I have several spike bucks on around here, as I do 6-pointers. 6-pointers letting little spike know, "Hey, brother, you just don't have what it takes yet, man. Back off. You ain't the big dog on the block." So, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll try to provide more content in the future. If you have any questions or comments or suggestions, please feel free to put them in the section below. Thank you again, and Merry Christmas.